welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. We're here, we do all things beauty, skincare, makeup, throw in a little fashion from time to time. I haven't done that in a while, but I do plan to get that started in the year of 2024. However, today we're doing a speed reviews for all products, skincare, hair care, and body care, and makeup that I tried in December. So grab a snack, grab a drink, get cozy, and let's figure out the products I tried in December, how I feel about them. Okay, so to start out, we have one hair product and one body care product. So we're gonna start with that. This is the Way Leave-In Conditioner. This is amazing. It's a spray bottle and it's got a nice fine mist. I'll spray a little bit on the back of my hand to show you the product, but it's like a thinner, kind of thick too, a little bit thick for a spray. I'm kind of surprised, but it's definitely thin as well. And it gives some really good hydration. As you can see on the back of my hand here, it smells like most Way products, which has like a nice spa smell to it. So I enjoy that. It definitely is really good at repairing any damaged hair. I spray it on the ends of my hair and it gives beautiful shine. It repairs any split ends. Way is kind of an expensive brand, but sometimes you pay for what you get, right? So sometimes you have to go with expensive products. And in our speed reviews videos, I always say if something's a good, great, or flop, and this is definitely a great product. I highly recommend this, as well as their hair mask. They have one for thin hair and thick hair. So depending on your hair type, I recommend both. I've already spoke about the hair mask in my favorites for 2023 video, my beauty favorites. And I absolutely love it. I talked about the Way hair mask in a past speed reviews. This is newer to me, but I love the brand. I definitely want to try out some more products this year. So this is obviously a great product. Native is a good brand. It's a skincare, hair care, body care type of, well, I guess skincare, not so much, but body care and hair care brand that you can get at drugstore. I get mine at my local Walmart. This one's in the coconut vanilla scent. I do like the, I think it's nectar scent of their stuff. I've tried their shampoo conditioner, love it. I used to be a huge fan of the Heritage brand for the longest time, which I do still enjoy from time to time, but I will say Native is the way to go for the hair care. Body care, not so much. I'm going to say this is a flop for me. I have dry skin, even on my body, face, body, everywhere, dry skin. And this just doesn't really do much. It will wash my body, so the basics, absolutely, but it actually dries my skin out, and I much prefer their shampoo and conditioner, but you know, you can't win them all, so this is obviously going in the flop category. Into skincare, we have the Anura, I can never pronounce that word, but there you go. That's the brand. Heartly 77 Soothing Toner. I really do like this. It gives a little bit of brightness, but it's really good for anyone with sensitive skin. So if you have rosacea like I do, it's great for that. I will definitely repurchase it. It's in the great category. There's some other toners I'm interested in trying out before I repurchase this, but I definitely will. I wasn't sure at first if this or another one that I spoke on a past speed reviews video was making me break out. So I continued to use this, dropped the other one to see, and then I figured if I stopped breaking out, it was going to be the other one. If I continue to break out, I was going to drop this and kind of, you know, test, because sometimes you have to do that, especially with skincare. And unfortunately, the other one is what was making me break out. This one does not. It's really nice and calming, soothing, really hydrating, and a little bit of brightness. So this is going in the great category. Next, we have the Laneige Cream Skin Toner. Now, I got this as a little sample at Sephora for an order I did, which I'm almost out of. I definitely want to pick this up, but again, I've got other ones I'm going to be testing out. I really do like this. It gives a beautiful brightness. It really smooths my skin. It's not greasy. It's very thin and milky. As you can see, there is one that I've tried from the drugstore that reminds me a lot of this. I mentioned that again in my favorites video of 2023, but I do really like this. I just need to try out some other ones, but it's definitely one that I want to purchase in a full size. I also am interested in the Rhode Glazing Milk, because I've heard that this and the Rhode can be pretty identical, whether they're dupes or not. I don't know. I've only tried this one, but Rhode is for reference, one that I will be picking up at some point here soon to try out, and then I can compare it with this one as well. But this is definitely a great category. It is pretty expensive. It is Laneige, but again, sometimes you have to pay a little bit more to get that great product. Some products you can definitely go cheaper. I love testing out different skincare products. A lot of them I don't go back to because they don't work for me, but there are definitely those few that stay in my routine, and I keep them in rotation. This one, I'm not sure if it will stay in my routine. I guess it will depend on comparing it to the Rhode Glazing Milk. One of them will definitely stay in my routine, whether it's this or Rhode, but this right now is going in the great category. We have some serums. Again, can't pronounce that word, so there you go. It is the First Care Activating Serum. This is a really nice brightening serum. It's a little sticky, but it dries down pretty quickly. I would say, honestly, though, I have tried other brightening ones, especially from Good Miracles. Love that one. It's $6. This is $86. This was one I got with points from Sephora. So I would not repurchase this, only for the fact that I feel like I can get a lot of the same benefits as I can from other cheaper ones like the one I just mentioned that's $6. It's not a flop. It's going in the good category, but not great because it's not one I would purchase full size. I find it quite expensive. However, it's not a bad product. It definitely helps with fading some damaged spots, giving you that nice, beautiful brightness. It plumps the skin, and it just makes you have that really healthy, plumped, youthful look. But again, other brightening serums has done the same for me for a lot less cheaper. So not a flop, not great, good category. Breaks My Heart from Peter Thomas Roth, the Water Drenched Hyaluronic Glow Serum. I got this again as a point. I really, really like this, but this is just as expensive as the last one. So it breaks my heart because I do want to get it in full size. If I do, I've got to wait till I have the $70, $80 to spend on it, because that just like makes me want to have a heart attack and it makes me want to cry. A little over dramatic, I know, but this is so hydrating and it gives a beautiful youthful glow, more than the last one. So that's why I'm saying this one I'm putting in the great category, because it's beautiful, it's hydrating, it plumps, it smooths, it's not thick, it's very thin, watery. And I've tried one of their moisturizers, and it's actually going to be on sale here soon in Love Your Skin event sale from Ulta, that I'm definitely going to pick up because I've tried it in the smaller size and I absolutely loved it. I don't know if I would spend full price on it. It would be like maybe during like tax time, you know, when you have that little bit of extra money, I would repurchase this and maybe the moisturizer at full price. But I mean, it's only going to be $27 compared to like almost $60 for that moisturizer during the Ulta Love Your Skin event sale. So definitely picking that up. But this reminds me a lot of that. It's just so hydrating. It plumps. You have that beautiful, youthful look. It may be expensive, but it's going in that great category because I do really want to pick it up in full size. I'm just going to have to wait to do that, but I highly recommend it. Just the little bit that I was able to use it, I feel like it's so amazing. I felt like my skin looked beautiful. I didn't feel like I had to put makeup on to feel comfortable in my skin. I could go to work, which I never go to work with makeup on, with this on my skin, and I felt like it looked great all day. Definitely expensive, but I think it's well worth it. The next one's from Fenty Beauty. I've never tried anything from her skincare line, so I definitely decided to grab this when it was in my FabFitFun choice. Is What's Your Toner Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum. It's a very cute packaging. Niacinamide is great for dark spots, for brightening, for evening out the skin tone, for hydration. And at first I didn't realize that you push down on here to get some out. It's a little bit of a thicker consistency, but I really do like this. I feel like it's helping fade my dark spots along with my other products. So this is going in the great category, and I am going to repurchase this. I use it at nighttime as one of my night serums. Once I run out of it, I will go purchase it out of pocket. But here's what it looks like on the back of the hand. It dries down so fast, and it also feels really smoothing when I'm putting it on my skin. You can see the niacinamide there with that glow and the hydration look, and it does the smoothing effect. It feels smoothing while I'm putting it on. It's like a silky feeling, and my skin feels really smooth. I'll put it under my eyes a little bit too, and it gives that smoothing effect. But most of my dark spots are up here on my forehead, sun damage spots from in the past not really being a sunscreen wearing type of girl. I am now. But this is amazing. I definitely am now interested in other things from Fenty. So this is going in great category, and I will be repurchasing it here at some point. We have a Korean skincare brand. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I've really been diving into Korean skincare, just skincare that's in general not made in America, and they know what they're doing. This is the Maddie Gasgard Scintilla Ampoule from Skin 1004. I use this morning and night. As you can see, I think if you only used it, it's a huge bottle. If you only used it once, it's 3.38 fluid ounces, 100 milliliters. It would last a while, but it's got a dropper and it's so thin. So this is the first serum I'll put on morning and night, but it's so hydrating. It gives a beautiful glow to my skin. As you can see, the theme here is I love hydration and glow, and it plumps up the skin, and that's really good for fine lines. I'm 38, so I need that plumping, that hydration, and that glow. It's beautiful. It's going in the gray category. It's one that I will repurchase and keep in rotation. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. I got it on YesStyle. They do kind of suck with their shipping. It takes them a while. However, it's worth it. A few eye products left in skincare, then we're done. As you guys all know, I love Naturium. This is their multi-peptide eye cream. I'm almost out of this. It's a great product. I will repurchase it. It's helped with fine lines and wrinkles. It hydrates, smooths, and brightens. It's amazing. It's just like their multi-peptide moisturizer just for your eyes. So definitely a repurchase, definitely a great category. Highly recommend it. It's only like $16 at Target. Go pick it up. The next one's from Balance Me. It's their Wonder Eye Cream. I use this at nighttime in conjunction with the last two eye creams. This just does such a good job at discoloration. You can also use it for your face, but I just use it under my eyes. It brightens, it smooths, and it helps a little bit with fine lines and texture. So this is a good category. I don't think I'm going to go back and repurchase it. I'm almost out of it. Well, I got it in a FabFitFun, so maybe I should say I'm not going to purchase it. It's a very thicker consistency. Another reason why I use it at nighttime, it's got some good hydration, but honestly, I've tried better eye creams. So it's not one I would repurchase, but it's not bad. It's got like a silky feel to it as well, like the Fenty Beauty one. So a good category, but not great, and will not repurchase. Next, we have Skin Fix. This one I'm not sure about repurchasing. I don't think I would go and repurchase it anywhere else but a discounted place. I got this actually at Marshall's. It is their Barrier Lipid Boost 360 eye treatment, but this is a really good product. It's just kind of expensive. So I'm on the fence about repurchasing. I am putting it in the great category because I think out of all these eye creams, and again, use this one at nighttime, it really helps with my fine lines. I have a little bit under my eyes, some fine lines, wrinkles. I got some crow's feet going on, and I put this all up around my eye area, and it's really helping with that. And I've had this for like 3 months, and I'm not even out of it yet. Again, it's a milky, thin consistency here. It doesn't really hydrate. It doesn't do anything like that. As you can see right here, there's not really hydration on the back of my hand, but it really does help with anti-aging. So I'm on the fence because of the price. I haven't seen it at Marshall since I got it 3 months ago, but I definitely would pick it back up there if they had it again. Great category. On the fence about repurchasing or not. Product is from Beauty of Jason. As you guys know, I love this brand. It is their Revive Eye Serum with ginseng and retinol. This is a big container. You get, let's see here, 1.01 fluid ounces, 30 milliliters. It's a pump. I still have quite a bit left, but I will repurchase this. This is a great retinol for your under eyes, and it's super brightening and hydrating. I feel like you could probably use it in the morning as well. I use it at night right there. Look at that hydration and that beautiful brightness and glow. And it's a silky type of feel as well, not greasy. It doesn't necessarily hydrate, but it gives a little bit of hydration. So a little bit of hydration, but the main thing is not hydrating. The main thing is it definitely brightens, it smooths, and it gives that retinol effect. So any fine lines or wrinkles, you can get this on Beauty of Jason's website or YesStyle. Again, I got it on YesStyle because they usually have things a little bit cheaper. So again, if you get YesStyle, you'll have to wait a little bit longer than you would maybe Amazon or even Beauty of Jason. But it's worth it. This is a great product category, and I will be repurchasing this. It goes in my nighttime routine. Absolutely love it. It's beautiful. It does an amazing job. On to makeup. We have the Sigma Matte Bronzer in the shade Medium. This is so silky, so smooth, and as you can see, very well used and loved. I absolutely love this. It's lightweight. The medium shade, I feel like, is a good shade. It's very buttery, smooth, and soft. It blends in like a dream. It looks natural with a little hint of a glow, but not glittery or shimmery. And it's absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I dug into Sigma Beauty this year as far as their makeup. I've tried like one brush from them. I kind of want to try more brushes. So if you have any recommendations for Sigma brushes, let me know. Face brushes, eye brushes for hooded eyes. Let me know which ones you like and you enjoy using, because I'm so loyal to BK Beauty. I want to so bad, but I have not dived into any Sigma brushes besides the one I got at Marshall's. But this is a great bronzer. It's going in the great category. I absolutely love this. As far as repurchasing with makeup, it has to be like top of the tier, because I try so much makeup, more than I do skincare, but I really feel like I would repurchase this. It's a great, great product. I feel like it's good for beginner friendlies and you can't go wrong with it. So absolutely love this. Beauty, we have their blush in Berry Love, and it's the same as the bronzer. Everything I said about the bronzer, it's the same. This is such a beautiful shade, especially for the fall and winter months. And just look how smooth and great that blurred. They have different shades, but I love this one. I use this all the time. So again, everything I said about the bronzer, I say about this. It's beginner friendly, it's smooth, it's silky, it's very lightweight, it's natural looking with a little bit of a glow. It's in the great category and I probably will repurchase it. Next we have Ulta Beauty Mineral Blush. This is going in the good category. I like the Sigma one better, and that's the main reason, but it's a little bit more chalkier. It's almost like the Sigma one, just a little. I'm gonna swatch it next. Here's Sigma and here is Ulta. It's a little bit lighter on the shade. I mean, very light. You guys, let me try to see if I can swatch more because you can't really see that. But it's definitely more chalky. See, on the back of my finger, it looks, there we go. It's more chalky. It takes a little bit more to blend it in. So here is Ulta and there is Sigma. So they're close to the same. It takes a little bit more to get the Ulta one blended in, but I don't know. It's going in the good category. It's not terrible, but I won't repurchase it. Okay, the last blush we have here is from Newsticks. It is their Nudies Matte Plus Glow Core All Over Face Blush Color and Blush Bling. This is beautiful. The middle here has skincare benefits in it, peptides, all the beautiful things you love to see in your skincare. I am someone who I will go in with my brush. I don't really like to apply any type of product onto my face, like directly onto my face. This one I feel like you probably could because of that skincare benefits, and it really glides on and it blends in like a dream. It's so creamy. I love this. I'm so glad I picked it up. It's going in the great category. And like I said, I try a lot of makeup. So if I'm telling you I would repurchase something, it says a lot. This is one I definitely would. Look at that beautiful shade too. And it's got that beautiful glow. It pairs so well with all my foundations I've tried it with, and I've tried it with so many, probably all the foundations I have actually. With powders, it goes over top of powder really well. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, great category, will repurchase. Two mascaras. This is from Ami Cole, and I have mine in the shade black. I don't wear any other mascara shade but black. This is the Lash Amplify Mascara. Here's the wand. It's definitely a wetter formula. You know, sometimes the formula will dry out as it's been sitting. This one has yet to dry out. It's that typical wand. I don't really feel like there's anything too special about it. It maybe lifts my lashes a little, but this is gonna go in a flop. It was not what I was expecting, and I'm a little disappointed because I've only tried one other product from this brand, but it is their powder, and you guys know how much I love that powder. It's a flop. I don't recommend it. It did nothing really for my lashes, especially if you have sparse lashes and you have the outer ones that seem to kind of flop down, and this definitely weighed them down. I need a mascara, which we have one here I will be speaking about, that lifts those lashes. This doesn't do it. Unfortunately, it's a flop. I will continue to keep it in my collection, maybe for videos, although mascara does kind of go bad pretty quickly, or we will declutter it because I will be doing a declutter video here shortly. We shall see, but it's definitely not one I like. It's a flop, and I haven't really reached for it, but maybe twice since I tried it out because I don't really like it. However, Fan Fest from Benefits. Yes, it's in a smaller one because I will always go with a mini if I can to try them out before going, taking the plunge, spending money. especially high-end mascaras, because I feel like drugstore really kicks it with their mascaras, but I also like high-end ones. FanFest. This is beautiful. Love the packaging. I definitely will be picking it up in a full size. This is in the great category. So you got that curve. You use this side to start getting the mascara on your lashes. And then I go and use this side to just really fan them out and lift them. And that's what I love about this is, yes, it's a wet formula. It hasn't dried out yet, and I've had it for all month. And I use this all the time. I'm wearing it today on my lashes. And it really does, as you can see, do a great job of lifting, lengthening. But the biggest thing is it does not clump. I have not had it clump once, and I've used it a handful of times. Doesn't smudge, doesn't smear. And it really does, as the name says, FanFest, it really separates those lashes and makes your lashes look absolutely beautiful. So great category, and I will be picking up a full size when I'm done with this one. So I got this as a set for my birthday, and I don't usually do much with my brows. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm trying to get them to grow out on their own. Every so often, I'll fill them in, but for the most part, I leave them alone. This is the Patrick Ta Clear Gel. I love this. It's not crunchy. It really does stick your lashes either straight down, depending on what or not your lashes, sorry, your eyebrows. No, depending on what you're doing with your brows, this will do it. If you want them fluffy, it helps keep them fluffy. If you want them kind of just flat, they'll keep them flat. I love the wand. Look at this. I love the bristles. These bristles make combing through your lashes so easy. It's a very wet formula, but it's not messy. It's not sticky. It's not crunchy. So I highly recommend picking this up full size. This is going in the great category. However, I'm not sure if I'll pick it up in the full size for the main reason I don't do much with my brows. Not yet. Maybe as they get grown out and I start doing more with my brows, if I do, I might pick it up. But for now, I don't think I'll pick it up. But it is in the great category, and it's a wonderful brow gel, so I highly recommend this. Another amazing powder in my collection after finding out Ami Collet is my Holy Grail #1 powder. I didn't think so. This is the Sigma Soft Focus Setting Powder in Vanilla Bean. This one, I can't, like I said in my 2023 Beauty Favorites video, I cannot compare this one to the Ami Collet because they're both the same. I feel like this one's a tad bit more blurring and smoothing and thinner, but I love them both so much that I can't say it's overtaken the Ami Collet, and I can't say this one's less than the Ami Collet. They're both the same. I've reached for this so much in the month of November or December. I'm wearing it today. I actually will put it on. I haven't done this a lot, but this was a trick that I was told by one of you guys, and I did it in a video of testing out your guys' tips and tricks. I will put this on my face after skincare, bare face, nothing on it, and it blurs up my skin so well. And then I'll go over top with whatever I'm doing, whether it's a primer, using a setting spray as a primer, whatever it may be, and then my foundation. And it does an amazing job not only to blur your skin even more, because then I go on top with a little bit of this, or it does an amazing job also to make your makeup last. So this also doesn't just blur, smooth, all the beautiful things. It just filter on your face is what it looks like, but it also does extend your wear time. I love to use it under my eyes mainly because I do like to go in with my Hourglass palette that they came out with this year, the Owl one. And I'll use their finishing powders for my cheek area here and up on my forehead if I apply bronzer. And then I'll go in with this in my T-zone and under my eyes, and I just look so snatched, filtered, and beautiful. Great category, and I will repurchase this. We got one bronzer. It's the new sticks. This is how it came in this little container. It's their Tinted Blur Sculpt Stick. I will say that they didn't package this very well, and I've never had that problem with Ulta until now. I've heard of people having that issue with palettes, and I have an eyeshadow palette here that came from Ulta, and that was packaged really well. So this, I have it in the shade Neutral Medium. So I was able to get it back in, but it fell out of here. But this, I love this. I love this. That's great for traveling, but they didn't package it very well. Here's what it looks like. This is going in the great category. This is so silky smooth. It's so hydrating. It blends out like a dream. Again, great beginner friendly. I love the shade because I'm someone that I don't like to really contour. I'm more bronze contour, but look at that. I mean, it's beautiful, just like the blush. It's great category, and I will repurchase it for sure. I haven't tried anything from NuSticks till now, till this and that blush, and I am like blown away. I feel like it blends out just like that. It's creamy, but it stays put. It wears well with all my foundations, all my powders. Love it. Great category. Will repurchase it. All right, we got these from Ulta Beauty. I picked these up a while ago, I think in November actually, and I'm just now getting around to telling you guys how I feel about them. They are their like single eyeshadows. I have this one and Desiree. They're too chalky for me, so they're a flop. Both of these are a flop. They're really chalky. They don't blend really well. I will say they're a little smooth. This one is Dinner Party Cocktail. This one's got a shimmer to it, and I really wanted to like these, and this one's way too light, like way too light on my face, or my eyes, I should say. And you can see in these swatches just how chalky they look. They're not smoothing when they go on. They're hard to blend out, so unfortunately, they were a flop. For this Makeup Revolution Maxi Reload palette, do I need to say more with how much you can tell this has been used? These blend well. They're smooth but drying, but not like in a bad way. The shimmers, some of them are very shimmery. I'm wearing this on my eyes today. They blend really well together. Some of the shimmers are very shimmery, some are subtle, so it just depends on what you want. And I mean, look at the shades. You have so many different shades to choose from. I don't really like to usually have a lot of large palettes. This is definitely not one I would take for traveling because it's so big, but it's so versatile and they're blendable and I love it. So this is going in the great category. It will last me a lifetime. 2 new setting sprays this month and I love them both. The LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty. It's supposed to blur, mattify and set. I wouldn't necessarily say this blurs. However, it does mattifying, but not in a bad drying way. It definitely sets your makeup down. So I like to use this at the end of my makeup routine. And I love the mister. And I mean, LYS has great packaging. So, I mean, look at that mister. I put this on after I was done with all my makeup. It will make your makeup last all day long. If you have something you need to go to and you're gonna be dancing your life away or you're gonna be busy all day for up to 10 hours, I would say pick this up and use this. It's absolutely amazing, great category, and I will repurchase it. The next one is from Milk Makeup. It is their Hydro Grip Set Plus Refresh Spray, and it's like the opposite of the LYS in the fact that it's dewy and glowy. I like to use this at the beginning as a primer to give my face a beautiful glow, and then I'll go in with it if, let's say, I went a little too crazy with powders or maybe a foundation made my face a little more matte than I like, because I like some soft matte foundations, just not pure matte. I don't like that having the dry skin. Whatever the situation may be, if my face looks like it's a little too matte for me, spritz this on a little bit and then it just brings everything back to life. And it's great as a primer, great as a setting spray. I know Milk Makeup products make some people break out. Hasn't done it to me. It's a beautiful product. The mister is great and it definitely makes your makeup last forever. So another great setting spray that's in the great category. Highly recommend and will repurchase when I am done with it. As you can see, it's been used a lot. Absolutely love it. This month, this is the Ulta Beauty Moisturizing Foundation Stick. This reminds me a lot of the Fenty Beauty one that I have that I actually really do like. This is so moisturizing. It doesn't sit on the top of your skin. It's hydrating. It looks really natural. It's a good medium coverage. I mean, as you can see in that swatch, you can see I have light to medium neutral. I will say the shades are hard. I went back and forth quite a bit, but it's great. I definitely am so glad I picked it up, but also make sure you pick this up or any Ulta Beauty products when they have a sale. They usually have always something going on, whether it's buy 2, get 1 free or something half off or whatever it may be. They've always got their stuff discounted. I feel like Ulta Beauty brand is really not talked about as much, and I don't even try it as much, and so that's why I wanted to pick this up. They also have another like serum drops type of foundation on sale right now that I really want to pick up and try out. I've kind of looked at it a few times in store, and again, their shades are so off that it kind of just made me not want to try it, but I think I'm going to take the plunge and pick that up and we'll try it on camera. Highly recommend this. It's a great product. If you were looking at the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop foundation stick and you weren't so sure, pick this up because it really reminds me of that. I love that one and I love this one just as equally. Foundation wise, it really has to take something amazing for me to say I would repurchase. I'm very tempted to say I would, but right now I can't say 100% would repurchase this, just like with the Fenty Beauty Stick, but this is a great one. However, I can say I will repurchase this. And unfortunately, that kills me because Hourglass comes with a very hefty price tag. This is their Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I love this. I haven't been able to take my hands away from it since I got it. I know this came out very early in 2023, but again, I was in a low buy and I was more so at that point wanting to like use up one or two foundations, purchase one type of thing because I had a lot of foundations back then and I wanted to try it when it came out, but I held off. I'm so glad I finally got it though. This is just so beautiful. I have mine in the shade 5 and obviously Hourglass just has very sleek but modern packaging. This is a great medium coverage foundation. It gives the most beautiful blurred look. Beautiful. The shade's a tad off for me right now, but it's okay. I make it work, blend it down my neck or use my white pigment, but look at that. Look at that glow. I mean, I love that. That's the main thing I love about this. It gives this healthy, beautiful, natural glow, perfect for mature skin. It just sinks right into your skin, does not sit on top. It's not dry, it's not cakey. Everything I have and I've used with it plays well with it. Highly, highly recommend this. I know it's expensive, but if you have mature skin, it's well worth the investment. This is a beautiful product for a special event. I wore it for Thanksgiving, wore it for Christmas, and wore it for New Year's, and I love it. It's going in the great category and I will repurchase it. For Mercier, this is also another really great category and I will repurchase it. I have it in the shade 2-in-1 Cashew. This one came out after the Hourglass and is such a beautiful, sleek packaging as well. Another one with a pump. This one is a little bit lighter of a coverage. I feel like the Hourglass is more medium to full. This one's more medium, but it is again great for mature skin. It's got this very silky feel to it. And it's got a beautiful glow. It sinks into your skin. I'm wearing this one today. It definitely is moisturizing, very lightweight. It's their Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. Look at that. Look at that glow and hydration. It's definitely lightweight. Highly recommend this, especially for mature skin. Again, it's beautiful. Beautiful, love it, will repurchase it. Some color correctors. This one's a flop and it makes me sad. It is a Huda Beauty Fox Filter Color Corrector in Pink Pomelo. So this is way, way too thin. It's like water. It's way too pink for my under eyes. I do like the doe foot applicator aspect of it. And I do like that it's thin, but it's too thin. It really just blends out. It is hydrating, I'll give it that, but it really blends out to nothing. And it's too pink under my eyes. So it blends out to nothing in the fact that it doesn't really do much for color correcting, but it's like I blend it and you can still see the pink, which yeah, you're putting concealer over top of it, but there's one I will be talking about next that I love. So this one unfortunately was a flop. I will keep it and I will probably use it from time to time or at some point pass it on to one of my daughters, but it's got to be in the flop and it hurts my heart. Over here though, Miss Charlotte, this is her color corrector and she's so expensive but so well worth it. I have it in the shade 2 medium. This one's a peachy pink. This is so beautiful. I'm wearing this under my eyes today with my concealer. Now, as you can see, this is, like I said, peaky peach, whereas the Huda was very pink. And this one is so hydrating, but it's like a cream to powder formula, and just look how easily that blended. And all my concealers work really well underneath it. It blends in just like that, but it doesn't blend itself out. It corrects, it does everything. It's a great category and I will repurchase it even though the price tag is hefty. We got 3 concealers to talk about here. Oh, sorry, 4 concealers to talk about here. This one is the newest one to my collection. It's the Kulfi, and I have in Cocoa Crush. It's their main match concealer. I really like this one. It's not one I reached for like over some others. However, it's so thin. It's got a really interesting flexible doe foot. And the shade is actually really nice. I do like the shade. I do like the packaging. I like the price point. It's one of the cheaper ones at Sephora. It's thin and hydrating. I would say it's more the lighter side of medium coverage, but it's a great one. I'll put it in the good category. It's not going in, I shouldn't say great one. It's a good one. I'll put it in the good category. I won't repurchase it though once I'm over it. I was just interested in it. It's very nice and hydrating, thin. It corrects a little, but I definitely have others I love better. So not a flop, but not great. However, Tower 28 Swipe All Over Concealer, and IE is my number one. I love this. I will forever repurchase this. It's a serum concealer, but it's so thin right here, so hydrating. But you know how serum concealers, sometimes they blend themselves out to like nothing? This doesn't do that. I don't know how with it being so thin and watery, but it's a very nice high medium coverage. It corrects what I need it to. I'm wearing the Kofi one today, by the way. I do like to tell you guys in these videos what I'm wearing. And I am wearing, I don't think I said that. I'm wearing the blush and the bronzer and the powder from Sigma. Beautiful. And the FanFest mascara. And then the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. And then we'll get 2 lips, which they're pretty much gone now since I've been talking and drinking. But we can reapply and show you on camera the ones I used. Anyways, love this. It's very light, very like thin, watery serum texture, but so hydrating. It blends in so well. The shade is good. I don't know how they did it, but I'm obsessed. It's my number one, great category, and will repurchase for sure. Okay, this one breaks my heart. It's the Haus Labs Triclone. I have an 11 Light Neutral. I don't like this one. Makes me sad. Here's the doe foot. I like the doe foot. I like that it's bigger and shaped a little differently and very, very flexible. The shade is nice for brightening. It's this one right here. So you can see it's definitely lighter. It's a little hydrating, but if you look at the Kofi, the Tower 28, and the Haus Labs, these two are more hydrating. This one just doesn't pair well with my under eyes. I don't think for mature skin, it's really the best. It covers really well. It's definitely a high medium to full coverage, but it's too dry for my under eyes. So unfortunately, this one in the flop category. However, Makeup by Mario stole my heart with this one. Absolutely love it. This is the Cheryl Skin Awakening. I have mine in 200. It's a little dark, but I make it work. It's quite okay. Love the doe foot. I love this. As you can see, it's bent, but it's really, really small. But you guys, this one, full coverage. Like if you're gonna be out all day, if you have a special event to go to. So as you can see, definitely dark, but I make it work. It actually works well, especially when I put the Charlotte underneath it, because that brightens it a little bit as well, changes it a little. So my God, I don't know what he put in this, you guys, but I don't usually go for full coverage concealers. This I love. This is definitely full coverage. It really hydrates under my eyes. It corrects everything, and it does this beautiful lifting effect under my eyes. I feel like I'm on repeat with this, but it just amazes me, and I don't know what he put in this, but it lifts, it corrects. It's hydrating, it's thin, but it does everything I needed to for a full coverage concealer. So this is the one I reach for it when I want a full coverage. It's in the great category, and I will repurchase it. So out of all 4 of these, this one and Tower 28 will be repurchased forever and ever. We are almost done. We're down to lips. We have 2 lip liners. We have the LA Girl Shockwave and Gingerbread. As you can see, she's been used a lot. And then we have Tower 28 one liner, multi-liner in Draw Me. So this is darker, this is lighter. Let me show you. So here is Gingerbread. This is very, very nice and creamy. It blends really well. I like to smudge it out. This one, the same. It blends really well. It's nice and creamy, Draw Me, so it's a little bit darker. I feel like these two are one and the same. This one says that you can use it as a liner. You can use it on your lips, your cheeks. I'm not sure where you'd use it on your cheeks, but this one's just marketed as a lip liner. I haven't tried this yet on my eyes. I thought about doing it today, and then I just didn't have time because I like to go in with eyeshadow. Haven't hooded eyes. I don't usually use a typical eyeliner. I would say you don't need both of these because they're so close in the same, but I love both of them. I have this one on my lips today. I like to overline, and then I'll smear it out to give it that blurred effect, and then put on whatever my lip product is. But again, there's the swatches. They're great. But you don't need both. I'm putting them in the great category. I don't know if I would repurchase both. I probably, if I had to choose one of them, I would repurchase the LA Girl one just because of the price. But they're both great products. Amazing. We have these two products. They're not the same, but we're going to talk about them together. This is the Honest Beauty Tinted Lip Balm in Lychee Fruit. This is so beautiful. I really haven't tried anything Honest Beauty makeup. Only thing I've tried from Honest Beauty skincare, which I love. So I thought I would try it. I really like this. It's a very, as you'll see here in a minute with the swatch, it's very, very light in the shade, but look how hydrating that is. This definitely hydrates the lips. I like to pair this with the gingerbread one. So love this, highly recommend it. It's a great product. I probably will repurchase it. Then we have the Patrick Ta Major Glow Lip Shine, and she's expensive. I like to put this over, I'm wearing this today, over my whatever product I'm using, usually a lip oil, because that was all the rage this year. We got quite a bit of lip oils coming up here in a minute. But look at that beautiful sparkle. On its own, I don't like it. And when I first tried it out, I wasn't liking it. But I love it paired on top of a lip oil. Look at that. She's beautiful. I highly recommend this. It's going in the great category. And honestly, I would probably pick it up full size. Talked about a lot of great and goods and a few flops. And this is a flop. I don't like it. It's from Give Beauty. This is the shade Lovable. It's their lipstick. The shade is definitely off for me, so that doesn't help, but also it's just too drying for my lips. And it's like a reddish nude. I don't usually go for that red plummy nude. I don't usually go for a shade like this. I found it at Marshall's. It was a very impulse buy. I really have only worn it a couple of times. I don't like it. It's too drying, so it's a flop category. LA Girl Lip Oil is amazing. I love to put this on its own throughout the day. I will wear it to nourish my lips at nighttime or while I'm doing my makeup. Inexpensive, love it. It's in the great category. Will repurchase it. It's got a watermelon scent. I think that's actually the shade too. But it's kind of, yeah, sheer watermelon. It's got a little bit of a glow, or not a glow, a color, but definitely more sheer. But look how beautiful that is. Very, very thin. It's inexpensive. You get quite a bit here. This is going in the gray category, and this is one I will repurchase. So this one, it's not a flop, but it's not great, but it's not good. I honestly like their other ones better for some reason. I don't know. I'm wearing this one today, and I'll put it on your lips to show you. It is Milani's new Fruit Fetish. I have mine in Honey Fig. The thing I don't like, and it might be the shade, the doe foot's great. If you're familiar with their Fruit Fetish lip oils, amazing. Their older formula, which I guess I shouldn't say formula because I feel like the formula is the same. It's the shades, I believe, because I really, really love their older ones. It does have a beautiful shine and it feels so thin and lightweight, and it smells delicious. Can you guys see? I hope you can see here on camera. On my lips, it's almost patchy. It doesn't apply smoothly. But far back, it looks amazing. But when you get up close, it's not a smooth application. I almost want to pick up an older one to compare it to this one. But it feels like the same formula. So I'm thinking it's the shade or maybe picking up a different shade in this one. I don't know. If you guys have tried this, their newer ones, please let me know. I'm not putting them in the flop, but it's not a good category. I don't think I'd pick it up, especially because I have some here that I like better. The next one's coming up. So a good category and not great. And then real quick, let me apply this on top of it because this is what I had on top of that. This is how my lips were today to show you the effect because it's beautiful. This does kind of help it a little, but oh my goodness. Like I said, this lip product, I didn't like when I first tried it in that video. If you guys didn't watch it, go watch it. I did not like it, but applying it on top, and it also has to depend. If it's the lip product in that video that I tried, I felt like was a little too moisturizing and it kind of smeared it around. So you also have to watch what you pair it with, but look how beautiful that is. All right, so good category from the Milani one, but not great. Will not repurchase. And it breaks my heart because I love their old one, but I will go back and repurchase an old one. Say came out with a lip oil this year, and this one is their Glossy Bounce in the shade Push. I actually like to pair this with the Tower 28 Draw Me lip liner, the lot more darker one. Here is the applicator. I do like this one. It's going in the good category, and I really do like the shade. And that's why I find interesting is this is a darker shade than this one. And sometimes dark shades, they can be patchy and they not so smoothing on the lips. but this one is. I mean, look how beautiful and glossy that is. I don't know if I would repurchase this. I am putting it in the good category, not great, for the simple fact I have one here that I like, well, two of them, but definitely one I like better. I got this one and another one at the same time, tried them out in 2 different videos, and I prefer the other one better. I don't think I would repurchase this because of the other one, and I like it. I love the shade. It's very thin, typical glossy, beautiful look that I love on my lips. It's a very thin lip oil, but you guys, it's not one I will repurchase though. All right, we got 2 more and then we're done. This is the Sigma Renew Lip Oil. I love this. This is beautiful. I have mine in tint. This is going in the great category and I will repurchase it. And I love the doe foot and I love that dip right there. I hope you guys can see that on camera. It makes applying it to your lips so easy. It's a very, very sheer color. So a lot of times I'll pair this with maybe a little bit of a liner, overlining, and then like I told you, I like to, it's this one right here, I like to kind of smudge it out to blur the lines, but look at that, it's beautiful. I would purchase this over the Sigma or over the Say One Any Day. Great category, really purchase it. It is a traditional thin actual lip oil. It hydrates, it's glossy, it's beautiful. A little more expensive than say the LA Girl one, but I love it and I can't wait to try our other shades because when I repurchase it, I would probably try other shades. I think they have a clear one as well. Here we have our last product, and out of all these lip oils, these 2 are my favorite with the LA Girl one, but out of the more expensive ones, these 2 are my favorite. However, this one I will repurchase. It's going in the great category. It's the one I was talking about when I was talking about the Say one, that I got these at the same time, but they were tried out in 2 separate videos, and I like this one more. It's beautiful. It is the Odyssey Lip Oil Gloss from Milk Makeup. I really like the doe foot. I also like here, it's tipped. So it makes applying up here on your lips and overlining with this so easy. And it's beautiful. The shade is like perfect. And I got hair on my hand. It's very glossy. It's very oil-like. I mean, look at that. This one and this one. That's Sigma. That's Milk Makeup. I mean, they all look beautiful. I will use them all up. I've been using them all, but Sigma and Milk Makeup are my 2 favorite. I mean, look at that. It's so pretty. It's not sticky. It's very thin, but productive. It gives a beautiful gloss look. It's so hydrating. The shade is beautiful. I definitely want to pick up another shade. Out of all of these, I will not I will not repurchase, but I want to repurchase these 2 in different shades. And maybe the lip oil from LA Girl, I don't think the shade really matters much because it is pretty sheer, but I definitely will be picking up another shade of this before I even run out of this. I want to always have this lip oil in my collection. It's amazing. It gives a juicy, plumped, hydrating, beautiful lips, and I love it. And it's going in the great category, and this will stay in my makeup routine. And again, if I'm repurchasing something, especially before it runs out, that says a lot because I try out a lot of makeup. Love this one. Out of all the lip oils, this is one I recommend the most. My speed reviews, I hope I was fast enough for you. I really try to be, but I want to give you guys all the info I can. I would really appreciate it if you guys would join the family over here and hit that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up. Really helps my channel out. Check out my social media. I'll have it all listed down below. And I can't wait to see you guys here very soon with some more speed reviews and some more fun stuff coming for 2024. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.